Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, and Stock Options Trading Academy. Working from home today here. As you guys know, the family's sick. So wife is going to the doctor this morning. I'm here with Sophia at the house. So I'll be going to the office this afternoon when the wife comes back from the doctor. So this morning we're going to we're going to manage some of our trades. We got about less than a minute here till opening bell. Manage our trades, and we're going to look for some other setups here. I want to watch Apple. We have a nice little swing trade on Apple that we're watching, and we're also going to go over some of the major averages here, the Qs, the Diamond, the SPY, and we're going to look at the daily chart there and see what we could do as far as the coronavirus is concerned, as the markets are getting shaky with that now. Dow's opening up now. Markets are open. Dow's down about 250 points.
CIDM, Cinedigm continues expansion of distribution footprint, launching 9 streaming networks on Freecast Select TV service. Charlie India Delta Michael. Shares of Cinedigm getting a pop on that press release. Charlie India Delta Michael.
Hey guys, I'm going to send you guys the link in the for the Zoom here in the trade room right now.
S&P down 0.7%, Dow down 0.9%. NVAX, Novavax, 7260 now at the high. November Victor Alpha X-ray, NVAX.
Alrighty, guys. Can you guys hear me now on Zoom in the trade room? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let's see. I just shut off that waiting room there for the Zoom room. So let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm watching the markets here first few minutes. Loud and clear. Great. Sounds good, guys. So like I said before, I don't know if you guys heard me, but I'm trading from home from the morning session here. I'm with my daughter. She's sick. Wife's not feeling great. She's going to the doctor too at 10:30. So after she gets back, I'm going to be heading to the office. So the morning here, we're going to manage some of our trades, go over our current positions, and I also want to go over what the market's doing here, because it seems like the market's getting really spooked now with coronavirus again, and we're starting to see on 3-month daily, we just got the cross below here on the 1020. So we have to watch today. Today's a really important day. Diamonds heading in BDM right now had the 1020 cross. The MACD's already crossed, so that's why I've been saying trades have to be smaller lately. So we're going to take a look at the Qs over here. QQQ. Tech's been strong, but Tech is also starting to pull back a little bit now. We're going to keep a watch on Qs. If this heads any lower today, if it heads below 247.50, I'm going to be buying puts for this week's expo here. Market's still dropping. Dow's down about almost 300 points right now. Our SPY puts we got yesterday are up 53%, but I'm still down about $700 for the day. So that put hedge should have been a little bit larger. I had 5 contracts. I probably should have done about 10, maybe 15 contracts for it to be a perfect hedge there. So up on that about 500, but still down now about 300 now. That's fluctuating. So what we're going to be looking for today is seeing if we're going to continue to climb on Apple here. We have a swing trade on Apple for a few days out. I want to see that start to cross like it is, climb above that 1020. Let's see that MACD cross. And then if we could break above 370 on Apple, we'll be looking good for Apple there.
Brainstem, Cell Therapeutics, Bravo
Q's
Charlie,
at
Lima,
the highs
India.
of the day here.
Shares spiking to $10.80 now. Company
Dow's starting to climb.
Reporting on their Alzheimer's disease pipeline earlier. That's Bravo Charlie Lima, India.
So we have the SPY June 26th put. I'm going to hold that open. We're up 40% on that. I'm going to hold that open as we continue to watch what the markets do here. So far, we're seeing a climb above the 1020 on Qs. Apple's continuing to climb from the lows here, up about $3 from the lows. Tesla's still there at the $1,000 mark, which isn't bad. That overstock, we took our gains on that overstock trade. That's still breaking higher, up over 3.5% again today. That's going to be another one of those stocks that's going to hit 50 bucks quick. Let's take a look at overstock here. Chart's looking great on a 3-month daily, holding that 20 as you can see here previously. If we're looking back, let me get the annotation here. You can see each time we retrace, we're coming right down to that 20 SMA before heading higher again. We're at the highs of the day now on overstock. This could easily see that $30 mark by this week, next week's expo. I'm going to put overstock here on my watch list on the side here in my notepad. We made a nice trade on overstock, and as you can see, the winning trades we've been making lately, you notice what they are lately, right? They're coronavirus stocks. So we gotta focus on those now as the markets are shifting. There goes Apple, a big breakout on Apple. Qs are continuing to climb there, looking good. Our TDOC trade's up $300 right now. That one's rocketing higher. We should take a look at TDOC. Also, we have our DraftKings that's making a nice little gain today. Let's see, almost in the green. Apple's up $205 today on that trade. The Apple trade for July 2nd, 380 strike.
PTON, Peloton.
Guys,
moving higher,
TDOC is really
57.16.
running here. Let's take a
Papa
look.
Tango,
We
Oscar,
might be able to
November,
make a little
Peloton.
day trade here on TDOC. TDOC's climbing off that 10 on a daily. Let's see today, 1 minute. Let me put that on down here.
SINT, Syntex Technologies, moving $1.88, up 32%. Sandy, India, November, Tango. Syntex after
Qs are still
announcing
climbing
publication of
nicely.
study to reduce the spread and transfer of
Watch
coronavirus.
that 1020
That's
cross.
SINT.
Dow's down about 200 points now, so we had a nice 100-point climb from the lows. See if that continues. What we have to be aware of, guys, is a sharp sell-off here with any news of coronavirus cases. If we see that and this pandemic worsens, I was watching news all night last night. Some states are talking about shutting back down again.
LA, Nicola,
so we
getting
have
a pop
to
here,
be careful with that. Obviously, if the
75.56.
economy shuts
November
down
Kilo
again,
Lima
markets are going
Alpha.
to tank. So we have to keep that on the watch.
JFIN,
is still running there.
Juliet
TDOC
Foxtrot,
trade's now up $700
November,
today.
Giant popping here $5.08. JFIN.
Still up 40% on the SPY puts.
Juliet Foxtrot, India, November.
DraftKings trades up 300. There goes TDOC, now up $750 today. $850 on TDOC. $900 gain on TDOC. It counts now green for the day. Here comes that 1020 cross on the Qs over there. Take a look at the Qs there. Next green candle would be a confirmed buy with the trade plan on Qs. I'm watching our TDOC trade. That looks like that's ready for a big run. I think that's going to continue to climb. And you can see how TDOC is. When you hear the coronavirus cases climbing, stocks like TDOC are running as much as they are. The SPY puts are now up 42%. Let me look in the trade room here. Let's see. NASDAQ Creech says he's in APT. Let me take a look at that for him quick. Now look at how Diamond's failing at that 10 right now. So I'm watching that as well. The industrials, they're not as strong as tech sector is. So there goes Apple again. Apple's bouncing off that 50 SMA, continuing to climb to 368 there. And there goes TDOC for its next climb. Now up $1,000 on TDOC trade today. The TDOC July 17th 200 strike call that we have. Up $400 for the day now, unrealized. And that's with very small
Moderna
amount
spiking here.
invested
Moderna
here.
hitting 65.90, up 4.5%. Michael
these
Romeo,
other things
November
start
Alpha,
to take off
Moderna.
here too, like Visa, Weight Watchers. I'd like to see TDOC at 210 by the end of the week here. I think that's easily doable.
A report from KVIA that there were 132 new cases of coronavirus in El Paso on Wednesday. Today, no new deaths reported. Waiting for the Texas state numbers to come out later. LK, Luckin Coffee, popping here, Lima Kilo. $3.15, up 12.5% for LK. ZM Zoom Video Communications, July 310 call sweep now on Zulu Michael.
We'll take a look at Zoom again here too. Diamond's holding that 10 right there. Hey Sophia, you want your croissant? Hold on, Pumpkin Daddy's working. Apple's breaking 368.50, 368.57. We're up $600 now for the day. Apple trades up 400 for the day. Did you take your Tylenol this morning? You want to take your Tylenol? All right, let's take that. There goes Apple. Highs of the day here, 368.57. TDOC, I want to see that bounce off that 10 here, continue to climb. If TDOC could break 203 today, I'm going to add to TDOC. Our SPY puts are still up 45% right now. Diamond's falling below that 10. Watch it Qs as well. If Qs fall below that 20, if we fall below 248.75 on Qs, we'll be entering into BDM again. Watch the markets today. I'm telling you, conserve your capital, live to trade another day. Don't be going long when these conditions are happening right now with the market. They're spooked at coronavirus. The cases are surging again. So you could be going long on certain things like TDOC. That's a certain sector that's going to outperform. So TDOC's going to be one we'll be trading. Let's see what Clorox is doing on a day like today. Clorox up $2, up 0.64%, 3-month daily. It's climbing off that 10. You see how there's certain sectors that are doing great when the coronavirus cases spike. So we got to start focusing on those again. Still early in the day. I want to see what the market does here. We're right about where we opened at as far as Diamond's concerned. Dow. NASDAQ's down about 10 points.
MCF, Contango, oil and gas, pursuant to terms, company may sell shares of common stock having offering price up to $100 million. That's an open market sale agreement from a filing. That's Michael Charlie Foxtrot, MCF.
SPY puts now up 50%.
WKHS, Workhorse moving again this morning. Whiskey Kilo Hotel Sandy, $7.67 on WKHS.
So far, we're climbing off that 20 on TDOC, climbing off the 10 on Apple, watching that. I don't like how Qs are breaking lower like that, though. That worries me a little bit. Let's take a look at Clorox. Jared says, Dave, could you check out Microsoft? Sure. Let's take a look at Microsoft here, MSFT. Take a look here. As far as the today 1 minute chart is concerned, she's in NTZ. Didn't get anything yet. MACD's already crossed.
UAVS,
so if you get that 10 crossing below that 20 and you want
Sandy,
to
Eagle pricing
some
there.
puts, that's fine. But
$7 million
right now,
registered direct offering
on a 3-month daily chart looks great. It needs to break above resistance right at around, let's say, 203.75. Let's say 204. 204. We break above 204 there. We should have a nice run on Microsoft again. I think we could easily get up to 210. Looks good so far. Like I said, give the market another half hour here. Let's see the coronavirus cases come out, how the markets are influenced by that. We usually see them come out, around 10:30? I think right around 10:30. Up $300 unrealized for the day. TDOC's starting to climb again, back up $800 on TDOC. Our SPY puts are up 53% right now. Our Apple trade's up $220. DraftKings up $140. Down $280 on Bank of America. Down $137 on Work October 16th Expo. Down $450 on Weight Watchers. Down $200 on Visa. Up $500 on the SPY puts. Actually up $800 on the SPY puts. So just a choppy day here. Let's see what happens today, what we can take advantage of. I think the best thing to do is take advantage of some day trades. When we see that breakdown, when we hear the coronavirus cases, be ready. You know, they come out around 10:30. Let's make some quick day trades on them. Now take a look at Qs. We're having a big breakdown here. Our SPY puts are now up 62%. Breaking lower here. TDOC still on the climb. That's good. That's telling us that sector's outperforming the market right now. So we're seeing Teladoc and those online platforms for doctors. They're starting to climb here. Still looking good. SPY puts now up 65%. And our TDOC trades back up $800 now. Let's take a look at TDOC. And let's take a look at SPY. So TDOC today, 1 minute.
Jax Pacific hitting new highs at
We're climbing
$1.30.
still.
JKK.
I want to see a break above 201.21, and then we could look for new highs of the day there. Qs, SPY puts are now up 70%. Now up $900 on the SPY puts. Down though about $100 now unrealized for the day. So that tells me, okay,
FAA
if I want that SPY
airworthiness
hedge
directive on
to be
Boeing
effective here, I
737
need to make
Max.
that a little bit more. All right, news on Boeing. Something about their 737 Max. Let's take a look at Boeing BA. Big climb there on TDOC right before I left it there. $70% gain on the SPY puts, 71% gain, up $1,000 on the SPY puts, but I'm down $142 for the day unrealized. So like I said, if I just plan on sitting on my positions the way they are, I need to increase that SPY hedge a little bit. I'm going to give it, we're up 75% now on those SPY puts. I'm going to give it a little bit more time here and see what we continue to do. I'm going to put Qs right here. Big breakdown here now, up 80% on the SPY puts, up $1,200. Qs are continuing to break lower. Let's take a look where the next support is. We just broke below major support for the day around 247.89. So let's zoom out a little bit more here, see where that next drop is going to take us to, because we could drop much further here, especially when those COVID cases come out in less than an hour, half hour. So remind yourself, hey, if your account's down right now, close out of some longs. Be cautious here and know and understand that, hey, COVID cases are coming out at 10:30. They've been increasing by 25% day over day. So watch for that. That's going to be market moving news that you can trade off of. SPY puts now up 83%. Look at these markets still dropping. 90% gain on the SPY puts. Debating if I want to add more here right now. I think I do. I want to add something for today's expo here that I'll hold on to until the COVID cases come out. Just a small trade. I'll throw $1,000 in it. Should be an easy 50%er. Let's see, what's today's date? The 24th. We have anything expiring today on SPY? Yes, we do. 308. I'll pick up this day trade. 308. $1.20. 10 contracts. Going to cost around... I'll fill it at $1.23. If I could get filled there. She's rocketing now higher. Order status. Let's see what that's at. That's live. I'll change that. She's at $1.32 now. That's what I mean. That's a quick 20% gain. She's in BDM. Take advantage of it. There we go. Completed for my price up there. For $1, what, 23 we had it at? $1.23. Small trade just to hold here while COVID cases come out. $1,200 trade. Nothing major. And there we go. We're already up $100 on those. They're at $1.35 now, up 8% on that. 9%. 10%.
Cruise lines have had it handed to them this week, cutting their debt rating to junk, downgrades from Barclays today for both Royal Caribbean and Norwegian, and of course, more suspensions of global cruises through September 15th.
Wow, those other SPY puts are up 91% now. See, I'm still down $400 unrealized for the day, so I'd have to make that hedge a little bit larger. I think it needs to be about another $2,000 larger.
Can I find an investment firm with a truly long-term view? There's been some multiple market cycles for over 85 years. With that, I can talk to your financial professional or consultant for investment risks and information. Devin, did you know
Facebook call sweeps coming in. They're picking up the July 2nd 250 strike calls. 503 contracts at $1.53.8. Pfizer option alert. They're picking up the 25 strike puts. Bank of America 20 strike puts for July 24th.
SINT, Syntex getting a pop here, $1.98. Hitting new highs now after that earlier press release, SINT.
A lot of call sweeps coming in on Microsoft. I think Jared asked about Microsoft before. Elias, let's hear it. Let's hear it, Elias. I got my phone here with me.
BNGL,
Shoot me a
Bionano
text.
Genomics getting a pop here, Bravo November Golf Oscar. FAA says wiring near Boeing.
Oh, I got a
MAX
text
engines
from,
needs better
wow.
protection.
Holy
That's
smokes. Elias
BA
just sent me
Boeing.
a text message. Dave, followed your trade plan. $4,154.18 profit. Nice job, Elias. He got that on the SPY June 24th, 309 strike put. $4,154.18 gain. Nice job, Elias. Great job. Love hearing that. Well done, brother. You should have more gain on that now, Elias. I'm up 93% on the SPY puts for the June 26th expo. The June 24th, up 7%, now back up $100. 10% on that now. Elias has been killing it. That's great, Jack. Jack Dottie said, I just had my wife hear that. Confidence is important. I agree. Jack Dottie said he's following the trade plan, made great percentages, just closed out Etsy for 49%. Trade plan, trade plan. Nice job there, Jack Dottie, Elias. JS Buyer said she just made $1,500 and makes her $1,500 looks kind of sad. Nah, that doesn't make anything look sad. Profit's profit, JS Buyer. Let's see, what am I doing here? I'm down $140 for the day. I'll tell you what, though, those new SPY puts are up 30%. I'm up 102% on the other SPY puts, so the hedge is starting to pay off now. Probably another $1,000 is a hedge I'd need, and I'd have a perfect hedge here against all the long calls for July Expo. Now, you know, once COVID cases come out, we should have about 100% gain on that second SPY put we just made for the June 24th 308. So once those COVID cases come out, we see that market drop and be taking profits on it. Up 30% on it now, a quick $400 on that new SPY put. And then the other one we have a $1,400 profit on. Accounts back in the green now for the day. So the SPY puts are working well. Perfect. Yep. Up $100 now. So that's good. As the market drops, accounts going green. That's what I want to see for the short term here. SPY puts we just made up 35% now. Elias, you having problems with E-Trade, huh? Welcome to the club. New numbers out already.
In the meantime, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Straight Up for Updates in the with David Faber and Brandon coming to you live at various locations. Got some weakness on tap this morning. Oil's down, Dow's down almost 400.
Shares of several financial services companies are trading lower amid global economic concerns and a resurgence of the U.S.
CBM
coronavirus
sell side to
cases.
present that H.C. Wainwright
The
virtual
IMF
fireside
cut
chat
its
series. Charlie,
2020
Victor,
World
Michael.
Economic Forecast from -3% to -4.9%, hampering macro outlook. That's big news, guys. More. Texas coronavirus hospitalizations up 7.3% today to 4,389. U.S. is considering a $3.1 billion tariffs on UK European goods. Oh man, this market's going to tank. All this news coming out here. It's called the Martini tax.
WINS
Trump
wins.
is considering a
Finance
$3.1 billion
Holdings
tariff
getting
on UK
halt
European
here at the
goods.
highs, 40.65 on relatively low volume, hitting being halted on
Salesforce,
a
there's some
circuit
put
breaker.
sweeps
That's
coming in.
WINS.
Airlines, all put sweeps coming in now. American Airlines Group, Friday, 14 strike put sweeps coming in. 499 contracts, 91 cents. Delta, 29 calls coming in. 999 contracts, 44 cents.
BISL, Vislink Technologies, tweeting now. Clip-on 4 wireless camera
Those new
transmitter.
SPY puts are up 50%. The SPY puts we got yesterday are up
Victor India Sandy Lima with a
115%.
tweet.
Now up $300 unrealized for the day. Not much here, but I really didn't do anything yet. $600 gain on the new SPY put trade we made. I could lock that in right now, but I want to hold on to that for about another half hour. Now you see what matters here. The account's up $300 today unrealized. So what I want to do is if I see the market shifting, I want to lock in those profits on the puts and then let those long calls ride out the term there. We have July 17th Expo for most of them here. So plenty of time on those, and that's going to be ones that we want to average down on if the markets shift. But like I said, what we're seeing right now, I'm up 120% on the SPY June 26, 312 strike puts. 120% now on those. $2,000
WAFU,
gain,
Wafu Education,
50% gain on the June
getting a
24,
pop here,
308 puts we just got.
$5.73.
$700 profit on those new puts.
That's WAFU.
So the account's climbing down the green. That's right where we want it. Before I taught you there how we added to that hedge a little bit. We're up 60% now on those new SPY puts. 130% on the SPY June 26, 312 strike put. So you see, markets are moving lower here. That coronavirus cases are topping everything. Now we're up 70% on the new SPY puts. 140% on the 312s. Spies are just continuing to hold below that yellow 10 SMA. So that's what we're watching for now with that. Dow's down 430 points. Nasdaq's down 125. S&P's down 47. We're in the green today by successfully hedging some of those trades. T-Docs, SPY puts, DraftKings, they're looking great. They're making up for the losing trades on work. Apple's
S&P
down
futures now
375 now.
dropping to the lows here,
S&P
3,069.50.
wow, we're up 100% on the new SPY
Reports
puts.
that
130%.
Texas COVID-19 hospitalizations
130.
have risen 7.3%.
Okay, so that the Texas hospitalizations are just hitting the wire now. You know how we were just talking about that before? That's what's pushing us lower right now. So keep an eye on that. That's getting spun around the media there. So that's going to be putting some fear into the market there. And now that's just Texas. Now wait until Arizona, Florida, and California come out. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line put sweeps coming in, piling up for the Friday 45 strike puts.
TTMP, Titan Pharma shares popping to the high.
Clorox is starting to climb. First candle above that 10. There goes Clorox. Shares of several energy companies are trading lower. API reported a build in crude inventories. The surge in coronavirus cases could delay the economy reopening, which would mean less consumer demand for oil. So you're going to be seeing oil drop now off of that news. You can tell you that right now. Keep an eye on that. Let's see more things coming out. Macy's put sweeps coming in. Apple, they're picking up some call sweeps. 375 straight call sweeps. 300 contracts, 78 cents. A lot of call sweeps coming in on Apple now. I think they're going to Apple as the kind of safe haven thing there with COVID. They're picking up the 380 and the 370 call sweeps for July 17th on Apple. Quite a bit of them. 1,251 contracts of each strike there. The 380 and the 370, which are quite expensive. Let's see what that was.
And then we also want to take a longer look at how these programs are used. One example, in H1B.
That's a $1.1 million trade on each of those trades right there. So $2 million trade. That sounds like more of a hedge fund coming in there, picking that up for a quick swing, or even a possible day trade. It's a lot of contracts to be a day trade, though. I think they're looking for a swing on that. More call sweeps coming in on Apple. They're picking up this Friday's 360 straight call sweeps. 400 contracts at 614. There goes SPY heading lower again. Let's see a break below that 10. Our T-Doc trade's looking good, back up 700.
SINT Syntex shares hitting a high of 248.
There goes SPY breaking lower. Q's breaking lower,
75%
failing at that 10,
earlier
heading lower.
Press release. Sandy, Indian November Tango.
Terry, I'm going to quote here, I think it's Lindsey Graham. Yes, workers are needed to boost American business, not take American jobs. There are a number of Republican senators, in fact, who oppose this move by the administration and believe that at certain levels of unskilled labor, there's not a desire on the part of American workers to take the job.
I'm on E-Trade Pro here. So far, it's working. So hopefully, I don't see the problems you guys are facing there.
Report that the New York Marathon has been canceled this year.
New York Marathon has been canceled.
On American workers and enabling them to get back to work in good-paying jobs. We're obviously making progress. We've taken a number of steps to do that. Earlier, you mentioned USMCA coming online next week. I think that's going to be another great news for American workers. As you know, the president got that from Congress back in January. But as I said, if there is indeed a company that has a critical role to fill, if folks can't find an American worker, there will be an exception process here. But we really want the focus to be right now on the millions of Americans who remain out of work, who want to get back into the workplace right now. Right. You know, you mentioned that exception or exemption, which you're going to develop for people who are, quote, necessary to facilitate the immediate and continued economic recovery of the U.S. When are you going to do that? How are you going to actually determine who those people are? That's a process that the State Department and the Department of Homeland Security and Labor Department will develop.
Apple's holding off that 10. SPY still holding below the 10. Q's struggling between that 10-20.
The next few weeks.
Will says power E-Trade has been freezing up all morning on me. I think it's an issue on their end.
With the deregulatory.
Well, thankfully, I'm not having an issue with them. But I know your problems and issues with them. You know, we face them all the time. They should be a little bit more regulated. SPY's starting to get a climb here. It's not climbing above that 50 yet.
I don't think business needs to worry that the president's not going to support their growth in order to support jobs.
We got a 40% gain on the SPY June 24th puts. If we want to lock them in now, we can. And wait for that next failure.
We just need to take a pause and look very carefully before we're bringing in non-U.S. workers.
BSS Document Securities getting a pop here at 851. Delta Sandy.
Those who are skilled, you know the stories. I mean, you know how many businesses in this country have been started by immigrants, by people who came here because it was the place to find opportunity at a high level as well. And how many technology-oriented companies that are so important overall to the defense, so to speak.
Now that you guys say that, now I'm starting to have problems with E-Trade Pro.
Don't you feel in some ways we're putting at risk the future growth of companies and the economy overall by limiting the amount of skilled workers that can come here who will conceivably start new businesses?
10 contracts. We have a $400 gain on that now. Do I want to wait? Let me see. I think we're going to head lower, to be honest with you.
These longer-term reforms that we make to H-1B, those are intended to help it better fulfill the purpose of really bringing in the best and brightest. So what you're seeing too much right now with the H-1B program is people being brought into relatively low-wage jobs, not the kind of high-skill, high-specialty jobs that were intended. There's certainly the role that you described for people coming in at the very high end of the economy, very refined skills. But we're not seeing enough of that. Instead, what we're seeing too much of is people coming in, for example, on H-1B and actually taking jobs from American workers. We even heard incidents where American workers had to train the H-1B workers who came in and then took the positions from them. So that kind of misuse of the system we'll address while preserving that really important role that it does have to play long term.
SAVA, Cassava Biosciences, Sandy Alpha Victor Alpha popping here on volume. SAVA.
Millions of Americans out of work right now, that you do have caseloads increasing.
$3 now at the high.
In some of those localities right now, saying that they may slow down or even walk back some of their phased in.
143. I'll get rid of that and re-enter.
In additional federal benefits that are out there and set to expire at the end of next month for all of those unemployed workers. I know you don't agree with
Secretary Pompeo says it's great news that China has removed pangolin from list of animals used for traditional medicine.
There, that just
China to
completed.
act on
Sold
other
that.
high-risk
Locked in a
wildlife.
profit on that.
Shares of Casada
$1.45. We were in
Sciences
what,
making the highs now,
$1.23 out of
$3.10, up 10%.
$1.45.
Sandy Alpha, Victor Alpha.
Wow, guys, their TDOC trades up $1,300 right now. That's in the green overall. Let's take a look at that. Let's see. 1 point. What did we get out of that for? 1.45. 1.23.
Great emphasis for the labor department on workplace health and safety and the proper measures to contain the virus. But we're now
18%.
we've seen terrific.
She's starting to head lower here. If she breaks below 307.50, I'll enter into those puts again. Lock in another quick profit on those. But you see, she's starting to get that 1020 cross now, so I'm out of those puts. I locked in a profit on that, quick profit. Now let's take a look at TDOC quick here, because that one's really taken off here. Didn't have my eyes on it while I was watching the other trade, but that's at 202.43. Nice break out there. 3-month daily on TDOC. Take a look at this, climbing nicely. I could easily see this getting back up to that 210. Love that setup on TDOC.
HTZ Hertz at the intraday high now, $1.68.
Hertz at the intraday high. Guys, there's rumors about Hertz being bought out by CarMax and
Earlier,
another one.
Jeffrey said that company could be a takeover target in bankruptcy
Takeover target in bankruptcy.
with bids for their inventory of used cars. Shares of Hertz now hitting new highs, $1.75 HTZ.
The $2 call on
U.S.
Hertz
issuing
is
fresh
dirt cheap. I'll pick up a
Iran-related
couple
sanctions.
contracts on that. Guys, this is a pure spec trade. You know, this is a very high-risk trade because Hertz is going bankrupt. But if it's a takeover bid, you know, I mean, we can make a quick gain on that. Do I want to pick that up? It's up 42% for the day. I mean, we've seen this climb 100 and some percent for the day. So, you know, I mean, it's a pretty easy.
New York City
Quick
considering
trade.
22,000
20
layoffs to save
contracts.
$1 billion, according to
That's
the
not
mayor.
too bad there. 35
That's
cents.
$1
That's a
billion in
$700
savings for the
trade.
budget.
I'll pick that up. Okay, I picked up a $700 trade on, it's actually a $650 trade on Hertz. I got in for 34 cents. The July 17th 2-strike call. This is high risk. This is level 5 risk. You know, I mean, this is very high risk. So if you have a smaller account, don't jump into this. And as you can see, I put $650 into this trade, which is really nothing for a spec trade. But it is a takeover target. I like that, and that's the reason why we're entering into that. So it's not anything to do with the trade plan. That's a pure speculation trade based on a takeover. Elias, Hertz came to you yesterday and wanted to put an office in your shop. Hey, Vinny, what's the expo on those trades? What's the expiration on the other trades, Vinny? July 17th. TDOC at the highs. Up $1,300 on TDOC today. That's a nice setup there. SPY continuing to drop. Let's see if we want to make another trade on SPY.
GNC getting a pop here after resuming
Those
trade.
COVID
Golf
numbers are going to be coming out
November
another,
Charlie, GNC.
10 minutes from Florida. So I'm expecting another drop like we saw with Texas. Here we go. We're failing here at SPY.
GNC
so I'm going to
now
pick up another
at
SPY play.
71 cents. Down 9 cents after the company files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. That's GNC.
307's going for about $1.43.
The period the lockdown was extended, and going forward, we expect to have much more persistent social distancing because the health crisis is not over, and that's going to have an effect also.
Okay, there we go. I'm back in SPY. Another day trade. SPY, June 24th, 307 strike this time. Picked it up for $1.43.
Hertz making more new highs now, $1.87.
Hertz, more new highs there. $1.87 on Hertz.
So I'm saying we're projecting a very big hit to the second quarter GDP growth. We're thinking about minus 45% annualized. And then we have a recovery after that. You know, it's hard to make up that big hit. And even if you look at 2 years later, so by 2021, those numbers are still below.
Hertz trades now in the green. 30 cents by 40 cents ask. SPY looks like it's failing at the 20. See what it does. Same thing with Qs. Give it a few minutes. Up 110% on the June 26 SPY puts. I'll be locking those gains in on that next move lower here. Most likely. It is June 26th Expo, though. It's only 24 today, so we'll see. If we make a quick 150, 200% on that, I'll lock it in and use those profits to fuel the next trade. TDOC trades now in the green and running higher here. We're up 3% overall on the TDOC trade now. Vinny, did you get in the TDOC trade? You have the same trade as us, the July 17th 200 strike. Now, see what's important. Remember, that TDOC trade was down 40% yesterday. You remember that? That's down 40%. That's now in the green. You have to understand with these markets as being as volatile as they are, that's why we're making the smaller trades. You know, it's kind of tough sometimes seeing a quick 50% gain, a 50% loss, you know, in a single day. That's why it's important to keep the trades down during this volatility. That TDOC trade is going to make some nice profits. And then if we, Vinny, we all struggle with emotions, you know, and me too sometimes, you know, it's the truth. We all get emotional as traders. But here's the game plan. So the SPY puts we have in place, the TDOC trade, that should do well as the market tanks, okay? The other trades here that we have for the July or October expos here, July 17th expos, you know, if we see the market start to tank there again after these COVID cases, I'll sell out of those long calls. Or what I could do is buy some puts and ride those puts as the market continues to head lower there. So we got a couple of options. Either one, we could sell our long calls if we see the market continue to climb. Like, let's take a look at SPY 3-month daily. 3-month daily, it's still in NTZ, right? It did have that 10-20 cross. The MACD's already crossed, so it's in BDM right now. You know, so we have to be cautious and watch this today. If we get a big drop today, we're exiting out of those longs because we're going to continue lower over the next couple of weeks because those COVID cases are showcase right now. That's what the market's worried about, because if you've heard them on CNBC today as well, if COVID cases continue to climb, you know, they're going to stop the reopening of some states and the economy is going to start to head lower again. And you're going to see the same type of sell-off like we had. Look at Hertz still running there. Up a quick 10% on those Hertz calls. Bid now 35 cents, ask a 40 cents. Yes, baby. I don't have a microphone on here. Let me see how I can shut this off. Let me see.
Bungie says expects to reduce invested capital by $1.5 billion and improve adjusted earnings by around 40 cents. That's from the CEO. That's Bravo Golf. Bungie holding their virtual business update today. That's BG. WKHS Workhorse hitting new highs now, $8.15. Whiskey Tequila Hotel Sandy. Coming up at 10:30, crude inventories, a build of 299,000 expected. Gasoline inventories, a draw of 1.304 million, and distillates, a draw of 620,000 coming up in 4 minutes.
Alrighty, guys. The wife just left for her doctor appointment, so Sophie's here.
Shares of Hertz hitting $1.95 now.
Hertz just hit $1.95. Oh, the Hertz trade's up 30% already. 35 cents by 50 cents. T-Doc still continuing to climb up, $1,400 on T-Doc. SPY puts only up 92% right now. Hertz trade's now up 40%, up $300 on the Hertz trade. Vinny, did you get in the Hertz trade just now? Lock them up. When you get profits like that, lock them up. Don't even tell me about Workhorse. Don't even tell me. What are we locking on Workhorse? Oh my God, 829. Wow, what do we have on Workhorse? We jumped in that early on. Back when she was about 4 something. We jumped into those calls. Should have held on to those a little longer. Anyone still in the Workhorse original trade? I don't think we had the patience to hold on to it after we had that 100% gain. There goes Hertz. More new highs on Hertz. NASDAQ Crete says, I was in the 750. July 17th calls for 53 cents, but sold for a 200% gain. Wow. Wow.
Crude, a build of 1.4 million.
Crude, a build of
Gasoline,
1.4
a
million.
draw of 1.7 million. Distillates, a build of 249,000.
Wow, guys, you guys see our T-Doc trade? We're up $1,700 on T-Doc right now.
Crude now moving a bit lower, 39.46.
Wow, look at
Again,
T-Doc
crude, a
go.
build of 1.4 million.
Look at T-Doc run there.
A
Hertz
build
too.
of
Hertz just broke $2.
299,000 was expected.
Our T-Dog trade's now up 8% overall in the green after being down over 46%. And that was just in 2 trading days. So you see how, you got to take those, 30% losses with a grain of salt while you're still following the trade plan. Like I said, you break below that trade plan, you got to take that loss, lock them in. Up $800 now, though, for the day with those, even with being down $500 on those June 24, 307 SPY puts we just got. I'm down 500 on that. I'm up 460 on Hertz. I'm up 67% on the Hertz trade we just made. Or work, I'm down $200 on for today. Apple down $200 on $202. Now only down 190. That one's starting to climb. Now only down 180 on Apple. Apple's starting to rip higher. Only down 170 now.
DIS, Disney.
Bank of America down 260 on.
Report from CNN being circulated.
Cloudera,
Disney World
CLDR,
Workers
I'm down
petitions
$100
to delay
on.
reopening.
DraftKings, I'm up
as
40
Florida
on.
coronavirus cases surge.
Lilly, I'm up $100
That's
on.
DIS, Disney.
3M, I'm down $100 on. SPY puts, I'm up 90%, up $1,000 on. T-Doc, I'm up $1,700 on.
FanDuel
Visa,
launches
I'm down
standalone
500
casino
bucks
app in
on,
Pennsylvania.
and Weight Watchers, I'm down $500 on as well for the October 16th Expo, which is plenty of time. I'll be adding to that if we see a pop. We were almost green on the Weight Watchers trade yesterday, so you see kind of what's going on there, what we're doing. Guys, look at Hertz. We're up 75% on Hertz now. Hertz is at $234 a share. We're up 110% on our Hertz trade. Hertz trade's up $800 right now on that small $700 trade, up 111%.
Hertz now hitting $2.40 at the high.
$2.42 on Hertz. Guys, we're up 140% now on Hertz. She's at 90 cents ask. 132% gain on Hertz, up $1,000. 140% gain on Hertz, up $1,059. What a run there. Now up $1,300 unrealized for the day. Not much, but $1,300. Not too bad for the first hour of the day, right? NASDAQ Crete says he's up 187% on Hertz. Guys, once you get to 250 with Hertz, lock in the profits, I mean, look at the volatility coming into Hertz now. She's going to be up probably 100% by the end of the day. You're going to get all the spec buyers coming in Hertz now saying, oh, there's a takeover bid. They're going to jump in a couple thousand shares and hold on to it and wait for that spec to work out for them. Jack Dottie says he just sold Hertz for over 100% gain. Well done, Jack Dottie. I'm glad to see you doing good here. Now the markets are starting to tank again. There goes Qs. There goes SPY. Markets are tanking here.
BG Bunge at their event says positioned to deliver baseline earnings of $5 per share and normalized crush margins. That's Bravo Golf.
the prime races of, and basically saying we need to channel our emotion at the moment into action. And, you know, it really forced us.
Florida COVID-19 cases rise 5.3% versus
Wow,
previous
Florida
7-day
COVID
average
cases
of
rise
3.7%.
5.3%.
Sad reality is that there is systemic racism in this country. And if there was me as the CEO to take that same hard look in the mirror and the same hard look
S&P futures now dropping to the lows, 30.68.
that what the data says here in the US, where we've got racial diversity,
I don't want to sell it for that. That'd be silly. I'll put in an order for 60 cents. If it feels great, if not, oh well. Then it'll be canceled by today and I'll still have it tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Now our SPY puts are coming and starting to make a nice little gain there. Let's see. Our SPY puts we have for the June 26th expo are back up 113%. The SPY June 24 307s are starting to come back here as well. As you see, the market's tanking lower here. Let's see if that's going to get up to that 10, 20, 50 and then fail again on SPY. There goes Hertz taking off again. I'm going to see if I can cancel this order quick before it gets executed. The live order on Hertz. I want to bump it up a little bit. What are we in at 60 cents? Okay, we got an order in at 60. I think she's going to continue to climb though. Oh, it just sold the Hertz right when I was going to rechange it. All right, guys, we sold Hertz. That's a big gain. That's a nice gain there. We sold at 60 cents a contract. Hertz is sold. Let's get that alert out.
So this is a business imperative as much as it is us doing the right thing. You know, I like to say if we're not actively fighting racism and putting actions into place to do something about
Out of Hertz at 60 cents. We were in at 35. What was that? 0.6, divide that by 0.35. 71.43% gain. Guys, our SPY puts are now in the green. There we go. Our SPY puts are taking off. We're back up 130% on our SPY June 26th 312 strike puts, and up now 6% on our June 24th, 8% on our June 24th 307s, 9% on them. There we go. Market's tanking there. Big drop here. Let's see if there's any news that's out that just came out. I didn't hear. Let's see.
and we do have some positions that we are hiring for right now, and we haven't set a concrete date or timeline and concrete metrics at this point, but we will.
Florida coronavirus hospitalizations up 256 for Tuesday, most in June.
And we will have metrics in place to measure, and those metrics are going to be
The market's tanking on that news there, guys. Now we're up 20% on our new SPY puts, 143% on our SPY June 26 puts. Teladoc trades up $1,300. SPY still dropping. Elias, I'm waiting for another text message. I gotta wait for one from Avilio too. Avilio, what's going on? Making any trades? Gotta see the team doing good here. All right, nice.
I think it's
20% gain on the SPY puts, the new ones.
what's happening.
22% gain on
CFMS,
them.
Conformis rising to the highs on some volume coming in. Charlie Foxtrot, Michael Sandy, CFMS.
Dow's down 506. Nasdaq's down 145. I think it's going to be a bloody day. I'm going to hold on to these puts. Still, accounts climbing and climbing. Looking good. Hedges working well. Doing a little bit of day trades here and there, you know. Looking good. There goes Hertz taking off again, though. You know, part of me wants to jump back into Hertz. I mean, that's incredible there. We could make another quick 100% gain on that Hertz trade. As spec buyers jump in. You know,
BNGL, Bionano Genomics, getting a pop to the highs, 49 cents.
SPY still dropping.
Up 9% now, Bravo, November Golf, Oscar.
Consolidation there might make sense. I don't think it's their asset fire in HP, but it's a long time for sure. And it was the right thing.
Nice job on the app alert. Trade alert, spec trade, very high risk closed. Hertz $2 strike call, 717 Expo at 60 cents exit, 71% gain. Nice job there. SPY puts now up 25%, 26%, 30%. $400 on the new 10 contract SPY puts we got for 307 strike.
Florida reporting 44 new deaths.
44 new deaths in Florida.
Record 5,508 new cases.
Record day for Florida. This is nuts, this virus. Fauci was saying that he thinks we're going to have a vaccine by the end of the year, but it's not going to be distributed until early next year. There's one company that's going into phase 3, the final stage of the vaccine. Did you guys hear about that? You guys keeping up with it? You know the company going into phase 3? The only company going into phase 3 trials of the COVID vaccine. Wow, you guys aren't keeping up with much, are you? Ephraim just says Florida reports record 5,508 new cases of coronavirus and 44 new deaths. No, it's not a Chinese company. Oh, my wife's calling me from the doctor's office. Let me see what she wants here.
NBY, Nova Bay, share is spiking here to the highs now, $1.07, November Bravo Yankee. Shares up about 4%. Shares of Disney now at the lows, 113.34.
Alrighty, sorry about that. Wife went to the wrong doctor's office. Had to give her the other address. Well, we sold Hertz at such a nice timing there. The SPY puts still up 10%. The new ones, the old ones are up 130%. I think we're going to have a big sell-off this week. I really do. I think we're going to have a 2,000-point sell-off this week. Just by the looks of it, with COVID cases climbing, the way the markets are just continuing BDM here, breakdown momentum, you know. Vincenzo, great job. Great job with that. That's correct. Moderna's in phase 3. mRNA ticker symbol. mRNA. Let's take a look. Moderna shares are up 4% today. I like Moderna. I think look at the chart on that. So we got a clear uptrend. Let me get the annotation here. We got a clear uptrend. You know, we got a clear uptrend there on Moderna. We got some resistance right around 70. And our next one's going to be 90. So Moderna, this one's going into phase 3. So take a guess what happens after phase 3. You guys know what do you guys trade any of the drug trials or anything like that going on? Are you guys familiar with any of that? Usually after phase 3, that's when the stock gets the big pop there. So if we want to look into this and get something like January Expo on Moderna, if they're the finalists for the vaccine, obviously this stock's going to hit $100 a share. There's no question in my mind about it. They're the furthest ones advanced with the vaccine as of right now. I think Moderna would be a nice trade for us to go into, jump into for January Expo. So let's take a look here. I'd have $90 as a target, as long-term target. So that leaves us plenty of room here, another 30% to climb. So we have a trend higher.
Report that the Berlin Marathon will not take place because of COVID-19.
Berlin Marathon. You guys hear, this is like deja vu all over again. All the announcements coming on. Sports are starting to cancel. Marathons are being canceled now for the fall. There's some schools that are reporting they're not going to have classes this year. You know, so keep an eye on that. It's extremely important. So let's take a look at Moderna. Obviously, that's the front of the center stage here, Moderna and coronavirus, right? So let's take a look at the option chain for Moderna here and see what we could pick up. Do a nice swing trade, maybe throw about 10 grand in it as a longer term safe haven type of stock here, going with the COVID trend here. Let's see, let's go with January 15, 2021. By then, this is going to be either a big hit or a miss. And as we can see here, they're pretty expensive. I mean, it's priced in. 65 strikes going for about 1865. We could do the October Expo as well here. Let's see what that's going for. 70 strikes. See, I'd rather have a few more months for a couple dollars more. That's going for $12.90 for the 70 strike for October Expo. Excuse me. And then January 15th, 70 strike is going for $16.85. So only a couple dollars more there. I'd rather have that time on my side there for that trade. So what else we could do, look at, I mean, it'd cost $1 for the spread there for the 75.80 vertical spread. That's a 400% max gain as long as Moderna is above $80 a share by January 15th. So we got to kind of think here. Do we want to make an out-of-the-money vertical call spread on something like Moderna, which we think it's going to rise and continue to rise over the months here as they're the finalists of the vaccine? Do we want to do that? Like do a 80, 85 or 75, 80 vertical spread for $1 to be worth 5? So you're risking $100 to be worth 500, you know, and with the trade plan, 50% max stop loss, you're really risking $50 to make what? $450 net profit. That's not too bad there. Our SPY puts are continuing to rise now, back up 140% on the June 26th puts, the 312 that we got yesterday, up 11% on the June 24th SPY puts we got today. So let's see here. If we did a spread on Moderna, I want to do something as far out of the money as possible on a spec trade like this. It's not really a spec trade, but you know, a momentum trade, an event trade. Let me look here for the January 15th Expo. Let's take a look at this. I'd love to do the 85.90. Let's see what that's going for. That's going for $1.15. Between 70 cents and $1.60 to be worth 5. That to me is expensive. Let's see 90 to 95 what that's going for. Now that one's going for 85 cents to be worth 5. Now that's closer to a 600% gain there. As long as Moderna is above 95 by January 2021, which, you know, if the vaccine, they're saying that when the vaccine is going to be distributed. So, I mean, if that's the case, this one here could make a huge potential return. This is one you could park $5,000 in. You know, you park $5,000 in, and then January comes around, you got a $25,000 profit. It's nice. That's a nice setup there. Like I said, Moderna, you guys saw what, let me see where it is here. One of our members even posted the link in the trade room here for it. I like that spread, you know, but here's the thing. You can't be watching that spread day by day. Put it in a different account, you know, something that you're not going to look at every day. Dave Gallo says he's up 21% on the Moderna 63 calls for this week's expo. He got in at 10:30. We could look at something shorter term with Moderna too if we wanted to. Like the July expo, cases are going to continue to climb, so that's going to be a hot ticket item right there. And look at that, the 650 or the 65 strike call is only going for about $6.75. I don't think you could beat that. Yeah, pumpkin. Oh, yeah? Okay, baby, hold on. Oh, look at that face. You look just like your mother.
Yeah.
No. Wow, SPY just tanked there on some news. That was a big drop there on SPY. Wow, plugs up 17% there. Near highs of the day. Efren just brought that up. Guys, I'm up 150% now on the SPY puts June 26th. Market's tanking lower here. Big drop on SPY. Qs. Everything's dropping big here, guys. Take a look. That plug looks good there, Efren. Now, guys, you can see SPY looks like she's going to be heading down to 300 bucks. That's support on a daily chart here. You guys could see she had the 10 crossing below the 20. The MACD's already crossed way back here on the 12th. Now we're getting the first candle below that 1020. Got to start thinking about shifting positions here. New cycle starting. You remember the run we had during breakout momentum. Now you see what's happens here when we start trading in the NTZ for the past 2 weeks. You remember that? Past 2 weeks haven't been the greatest, right? I mean, let's be honest here. And you have to understand why so you can prevent that from happening. So you see we had a quick drop between the NTZ, between the SMAs here, traded between the SMAs, and, you know, nothing much happened there. That's when we started day trading and making some quick day trades, and those were doing well, and the swing trades not so much. So now that we see the shift starting to happen, we're starting to change into breakdown momentum. Now we're going to have to start shifting our trades, going back with some puts and going back with some coronavirus safe haven type of stocks. So we still got a few hours in the day here. I want to see where we are, you know, probably around 1, 2 o'clock when we go live next. If we're still continuing lower, we're going to start closing out some of our longs, and we'll be looking for short-term trades along with trades like Moderna, TDOC, and the coronavirus stocks here that do well when the cases spike.
Daddy, look my face.
TTMP, Titan Pharma shares at the highs now up 30%. TTMP. IMF Scopanath says second wave would generate zero growth in 2021.
If we get a second wave, they're saying GDP is going to drop in 2021. So, guys, I mean, it can't get more clear than that. We're going to have to start shifting here. They're putting some really negative things into this market here. You see we're already up, what, 150% on the SPY puts? 11% on the new ones. We're probably going to be shifting this afternoon here.
Daddy, look at that.
Guys, you see the charts today on SPY, right? I mean, we're not even entering into breakdown momentum. We're failing at that 50 at tops right here. So we're in breakdown momentum, and I continue this to go longer all day today. I continue this. I expect this to continue the entire day. So Position yourselves accordingly.
I'm curious to get your thoughts there. We can imagine it's not going to look particularly good. The streets and
Daddy,
other,
look at that.
centers in terms of actual people of the stores reopening.
Baby, did you take your medicine?
Yeah.
Do you want some Tylenol, Motrin?
Uh-huh.
Which one do you want, Tylenol or Motrin?
Daddy.
Tylenol, yeah, that helps a little more, right? Spy getting up to that 20. There goes Hertz again. Hertz is holding that 50 pretty well. Hertz is still nice for a swing trade. It's a spec trade,
WINS wins.
you know, so keep an
Finance
eye on
Holdings
Hertz.
shares hit a high of 76.
Alrighty, I'm
64,
getting
now
off of YouTube
64,
right now.
51
I'll
halted.
stay on Zoom for a little bit longer here.
That's up
I'm getting off YouTube.
228%.
Guys
for
on YouTube, if
Whiskey
you're
India November
interested,
Sandy.
you guys could message us on Breaking Chart Alerts Facebook page or breakingchartalerts.com. And just a quick reminder, guys, there's a fraud going on, breakingchartalert.com. It's one of our previous members. They made a fake, they copied our website, made a fake account, and they're starting to steal people's money. So don't go to breakingchartalert.com. Watch that. And if you guys need help, you guys could always count on us. You guys can message us on our Facebook page. If anyone ever says message us on WhatsApp, run away, okay? Run the hell away, because that's not protected. You know, there's no evidence of anything on WhatsApp. So any person that says message them on WhatsApp, stay away from them. And if you guys need our help, please let us know, and we'd be glad to help you. And you guys, if you're interested, you guys could go to breakingchartalerts.com, and here is the site. And this is what it looks like when you go to the homepage. Breaking Chart Alerts. Here's our trade room. If you guys sign up, go to our trade room. We're live again at 2 p.m. But here is our page, and it's always updated. It always has new things here, and I want you guys to keep a look at that. Okay. So anything else? Don't be in a rush to sign up for anything. This is breakingchartalerts.com. This is our business page. There's some copycats out there, some frauds, and they're being taken care of by our securities and exchange lawyers. So don't worry about that. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to shut off YouTube here. I'm going to stay on our Zoom for a little bit longer. And if you guys are interested on YouTube to sign up, go to our Facebook business page and shoot us a message there. Alrighty, take care, YouTube. I'll see you guys tomorrow.